Hey guys, how's it going? So today I'm going to do a first impressions let's play a review of Almighty Kill Your Gods. Now, the reason why I started to record right here is because I wanted to show you that little intro screen, I guess you could call it, right when you start the game, so that you guys can jump back to the very beginning of the video just to check it out, and you will see that the game quote unquote gives you options. Doesn't really give you options, but they basically give you the options there to log into a separate third-party account or to log in via Steam or to log in with or to log in offline. Okay, so those are your three options. You can log in offline, you can log in with third-party email address and password, which you obviously need to create on another website, or you can log in through Steam. Now, the game does not allow you to log in offline until you accept the user agreement. Now, that's something that I find a little bit strange, but okay. So I decided to read all of these terms, and I also went to the privacy disclaimer thing that they have, because they say here way at the bottom somewhere that they will use your information with third parties. Now that's something that, especially in these days, you have to really be careful about. And it's basically the information collection and usage part of the quote-unquote contract that you are engaging in with them by clicking on accept. And so I went to the privacy place where they say that you can read further, and they don't say anywhere, not in this user agreement or on their website, who the parties are that they are sharing your information with. So literally nowhere do they tell you or inform you who they are sharing your third parties, who they are sharing your information with, which third parties they are sharing it with. They're just telling you that they're sharing your information, but they don't tell you who they're sharing your information with. And that's something that I really don't like. Like they say here, you understand and agree that our collection of your information may include, without limitation, logging data. That means literally any data that you send to them, email address, your password, anything like that. Passwords, player information, personal data, that's literally any kind of data. Public display of certain data that you authorize. Well, I just literally authorized everything, since personal data basically means anything. And then certain user content. So any content that you submit to them via the game, that can be anything. That can be memes, that can be music, that can be ideas, anything like that, now belong to them, and you are authorizing them to use that information without limitation by clicking on accept. That's something that they don't like. The second thing about this user agreement that I don't like is the fact that nowhere do they allow you to stream or create content with their game. Now, this is a pretty standard thing these days with any game that they allow you, they say that you may create content. It's like a limited copyright license that they're giving you. You may create content or stream the game with certain limitations. Obviously, you're not allowed to, like, whatever, upload the entire game or whatever, but you are allowed to at least stream the game, and they very often say on YouTube or on Twitch or various streaming websites, with or without commentary and all of that kind of stuff. And they don't say anything like that at all in this entire user agreement. And in fact, they say here at the top somewhere that they do not allow the usage of music. They literally say you may use the music in a limited private or non-commercial setting, which literally can mean that they can take down any videos, or third parties can take down any videos of gameplay that you upload that contain the game's music. Now that shouldn't really obviously concern you as a player if you're not going to stream or make content with the game, but someone like me who is going to stream or make content with the game, this is not good at all. So I will really only know if my content, my videos are gonna get taken down or claimed by third parties once I actually upload this video, because I have had it in the past where certain games, like Shadow of War was one game, Middle-earth Shadow of War, Far Cry 3 and Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 5 all had music in it. Grand Theft Auto had some music in it. Cyberpunk 2077 had some music in it that was claimed. So you as a content creator can't basically play that game at all. So I'm hoping it doesn't happen with this video. But yeah, like I said already, this user agreement thing I don't like, because you can't accept it whilst playing offline. Like literally they say here, go back like to the login screen, but when I click go back, literally I'm clicking it right now, nothing happens. And when I press exit, the game minimizes. So there, now the game has minimized. You can see it with my cursor jumping back to the middle. I press exit and my cursor jumps back to the middle. That means that the game has minimized. So you literally can't go back. I'm clicking go back. As soon as you click this cross or decline, the game exits. So literally the game force closes and exits, and you can't do anything else. So you have to accept these terms and conditions. You can't even log into the game or play the game offline or anything like that without accepting this. So we're gonna accept it, because we have to obviously get a video done for today. But that's one thing that I do not like about this game already. The completely unnecessary terms in the terms and conditions. It's not your standard end user license agreement or terms of service agreement. And the fact that you can't play it offline is already a big problem. And the fact that they do not explicitly give you permission or allow you to use music or gameplay footage from the game. So now, if a third-party troll or anything like that claims the music or the footage in your videos on Twitch or on YouTube or anything like that, then you literally don't have a foot to stand on, because usually what you would just do is you would point back to the terms of service where the game developers actually say that you are allowed to stream or create content with the game, but this game literally doesn't have that. So you are technically not allowed or given permission to stream or create content with this game. So those are already 3 or 4 different reasons why I do not like this game already. This game already will have to be pretty damn good in order for me to overlook those issues that we encountered before even fucking getting into the game. You know, that's already an issue for me. Another issue that I have already seen is the fact that the game costs $20, which is fine, but then it has pay-to-win DLC for another $10. And I mean, the game literally released today in early access, and there's already a pay-to-win DLC where you get gold and gems and crafting schematics and items and stuff like that, stuff that actually affects the game, literally makes you more powerful in the game and gives you a big advantage in the game, since it gives you in-game currency and stuff like that, for $10. So that's another thing. It goes directly against what I look for in games. If a game costs money up front and then it also has DLC, which is pay to win, which literally makes you more powerful in the game, since you then have an advantage over people who did not buy that DLC. So that's the 5th thing already that I don't like about the game. And I mean, that's a big one. Like, really, I do not recommend games that cost money up front and then also have pay to win DLC. I can't think of any game that I've ever recommended that cost money up front and had pay to win DLC. So this game would have to be fucking fantastic already, just in order for me to actually recommend it. So let's get into the game, I guess. So you can choose male or female. We will go for female, simply because. Okay, so that's her animation thing, and that's his animation thing. Pretty much the same, but there's no sound or anything. Like with him, you hear the sound. But with her, you don't hear any sound. So yeah, I guess that's a little bit of early access for you right there. But we will take the female and jump into the game, unless we are sent into the options menu first. I do not like games that send you directly into the game when first starting up the game. You must be allowed to first change your graphical settings, change your resolution, all of that different kind of stuff before actually being sent into the game. And in fact, this is unfortunately one of those games that does indeed do exactly that, which is send you into the game without actually allowing you to change your resolution or anything like that beforehand. And they give you an upgrade account thing here. I don't know. Upgrade your platform account to be able to log in with your Versus Evil account. So once again, they're pushing the third-party login thing, because I didn't log in with the third-party account at the beginning. I logged in with my Steam, and they're pushing the third-party account on it, and they're calling it upgrade account, as if I am now on an inferior or suboptimal login method by using my Steam account because I have the game on Steam. They want you to quote unquote upgrade your account in order to by logging into the third-party account. So that's shitty. That's another shitty thing that I don't like at all. Calling it upgrade account already pisses me off. So that's the sixth thing that we do not like. Let's put on FPS because I heard that this game runs like absolute trash. So we will see if that is true. Already 33 FPS is horrible, but we will see. Holy shit. 720p, are you joking? If the game runs at 33 FPS on 720p, then I do not even want to imagine what it's going to run like at my usual gaming resolution, which is 1440p. So let's quickly find out by switching to 1440p, and my FPS drops by 10. Literally 10 FPS gone simply because I'm running at a higher resolution. Let's have a look here. Texture quality. Well, I'm not going to be playing this game at 26 fucking FPS. So let's put it down to the lowest. Okay, it's now on the lowest, and that seemingly didn't do anything. Let's put all of these down to the lowest possible amount and see if that does anything. Bloom, nope, nope. VSync, well, if our frames are less than 60, then it doesn't even help to put on a VSync. Put all of this off. And we only gained about 4 FPS, which is pretty damn terrible. Okay, well, there we got another 4 FPS, but now the game doesn't have shadows. How terrible is that gonna be? So literally by knocking the game down from the high settings. Okay, so if I look this way, it's 60 FPS, 70 FPS. If I look this way, it drops down to 30 FPS. So clearly certain viewpoints are gonna adversely affect the FPS that you get. So like I said, I'm not going to fucking run this game at 20 FPS. Let's just quickly look. Like if I go here and I put it to high, none of these other settings actually change, but my FPS stays at 60. So okay, we will put it on high. I mean, fuck, my game, my PC can run The Witcher 3 on high at 1440p at 60 FPS. You're telling me it can't run this piece of trash game at 1440p on high? I mean, this game looks trash. So how the hell is it possible that this game's optimization is so bad? I mean, let's put all of the stuff on medium. I mean, the least we can expect from this game is to be able to play it on medium. Fucking medium is like nothing. So okay, I will leave all of these other settings off and then just run it like this. Medium, texture quality high. Okay, so that's how we're gonna be running the game. The music volume is a little bit overpowering. Holy shit. Let's drop that down a little bit, just like that, because it's really quite overpowering right now. And okay, well, it's giving me D-pad and right bumper and left bumper, stuff like that. I'm not even playing on a controller. I don't like that. I don't like the menu interaction either. Like I have to really scroll my mouse wheel just in order to get to the other stuff. Like really, I'm scrolling like a bastard just to move up and down. Okay, so let's start playing the game, I guess. Left click shoots that kind of stuff. Right click shoots that kind of stuff, and then you press R to reload. Okay, so that's pretty standard. Run towards the light at 20 FPS. So I will leave the FPS counter up just so that you guys can peek behind the curtain of how terrible this game actually performs. I read on the Steam forums that the game has absolutely dog water performance. So we will basically see, I mean, we can already see that the performance is pretty dog water. But yeah, I read on the Steam forums that the game's performance is really bad. So what do I have to run and jump? Can I run and jump on those? Okay, apparently not. So running consumes your stamina there at the bottom right. I first thought that it might be mana, but no, it turns out that it's stamina. I don't think you can actually jump on those. Oh, they do have collision, so... Okay, so you can actually jump on them. It's just a little bit tricky. Okay, now we're gonna try to jump through there. Come on! Nope. Doesn't want to let me. Oh, I actually made it past. But I'm certain this is probably a glitch. So what? Am I supposed to jump through the thing or what? Okay, let me die again, I guess. I don't know. Well, this is a pretty shitty tutorial to start off with already. I would say pretty confidently that that is the 7th shitty thing, or the 8th shitty thing about the game, since the 7th shitty thing was definitely the terrible performance of the game. Okay, so that does 60 damage, it seems like. That does 10 damage. So you really have to shoot a lot of these in order to do one of those. Spin attack. Okay, that actually does a shitload of damage. How much damage does that do? Can't even see. Standing still next to crystal. Press F3. I couldn't read there. Do overcharge for increased melee damage. But then it sucks my mana. Okay, so go back to the previous thing. I want to read the previous thing. They didn't give me enough time to read the previous thing. It said something about F. You're supposed to press F or something like that. I don't know. Okay, well, and anyway, I think we can just destroy this thing. Jump up to the tallest pillar to unlock the next crystal. Jump and press F when in the air to slam attack. I mean, certainly they're not gonna make me do that with all of these fucking things. Yes, they are. But at least I don't have to jump way up there again. Amulet charged. Stand next to crystals and press Q to trigger spell. I like this guy's English. The English is pretty fucking terrible. Head toward the light to begin your journey. Okay, so that Q thing is like a special attack of some kind. You can see the special attack recharging there in the middle, in the bottom middle of my screen. So that's like an ultimate kind of a skill. Press E. Oh, okay, so I have to press E. So I might have been able to skip the tutorial part if I just jumped correctly and pressed E. Perhaps. One thing that I don't like that I just saw at the top right is connecting. Why, when I am playing single player, does it say connecting at the top? That's something that I don't like at all. That is definitely bad point number 9. I do not like games like Uplay games to do that. Ubisoft, obviously Blizzard games do that. Origin games do that, where you have to constantly be connected to the internet, even though you're not playing the game online, or some games don't even have any kind of multiplayer in them whatsoever, and then you are still required to be connected to the internet, like Assassin's Creed and stuff like that, for instance. So yeah, that's one thing that I don't like about the game as well.
The Elder Gods have attacked our island, stolen our artifacts, and killed and enslaved our kindred. As the crows feast, you lay slain under the sacred Tower of Might. Your journey is only just beginning. You are reborn as an Alpha, the first amongst your kind. Hunter, protector, and provider of the Kun. The magic of our ancestors flows through you. Each death will be a new chance on the path to eternity. I, Dormas, an ancestor from ages past, will guide your start on the road to becoming almighty. Our home island is still under attack by the lost, the mindless foot soldiers of the Elder Gods. Secure the island, kill the lost, rescue our kindred, and then return to me at the prayer wall. We will see if you can find your teeth without becoming a monster. Now, get moving, Alpha.
I am already getting some major Waylander vibes from this game. Waylander was a pretty trash game that I reviewed a while back, and they just simply released the game way too early in the development process. So the game looked like trash, it ran like trash, it was buggy, it played like trash, just like, honestly, the game is an absolute terrible mess. They should have not released it for another year at least. Then they could have perhaps put it out into early access. I'm getting the same vibes from that game from this game as I did with that game. Like, really, I'm getting some major Waylander vibes here. And needless to say, I did not recommend that game. It's not a good game. Obviously, one should, when playing an early access game, make the disclaimer that, yeah, it might be better in the future, but I mean, you have to evaluate the product that you are currently playing, and currently this game costs $20, and currently I would never pay $20 for this game. So Yeah, but we will see. I'm still gonna be playing this game for a couple of hours if everything goes good. So we will basically see if the game can change my opinion in the next little while. But yeah, currently it seems pretty trashy. I mean, this combat is pretty terrible. This right-click attack does huge amount of damage compared to the left-click attack. I mean, look at that. When I hit them with my left-click attack, you hardly see their life going down, but with the right-click, it just destroys them. I don't know how to heal myself. Should I just be out of combat, or how do I actually heal myself? This right-click attack is like doing insane amount of damage. What's this? What's this? Oh, gold. Okay, well, I want health, for fuck's sake. Loot. Like all toughened bolts. Okay. Don't know what I'm gonna do with toughened bolts. What's all of this? Rescue. Rescue. Pick up kindred. Why the hell would I want to pick them up? What's that objective over there? I wonder. Demonic blood. Don't know what that does. Some more gold. Moon forged metal. Don't know what that does. So my health is regenerating slowly. I see there's no destructible environments. I guess that would have been too difficult of a task for them to put into the game. Let's have a look what's over here. Okay, so just literally a big empty area, I guess. Let's see if I can swim a little bit. Do they actually have water physics in the game, or do you just die? Wow, you actually have water physics. I am impressed. That is impressive. I did not think that this game dev would actually take the time to put in water physics and swimming. That's definitely a +1. You can actually swim. Usually in trashy games, you can't swim. They just completely skip the water physics. And no, I'm not talking about Cyberpunk 2077. It just so happens that they skimped a lot on the water physics and swimming in that game, but no, I'm not specifically talking about them. I'm more talking about games like Waylanders that just completely... What the hell was that? That just completely ignored water physics at all, like, just didn't even care about it. At least these devs cared about it. Can I burn down this field or make popcorn or anything like that? No, I can't. What's that? Oh, I just picked something up. I don't know what it is. But there was something that I picked up, but it didn't show anything, like... Didn't show that I picked up anything at all. This map is massive. Like, why is the map so massive? Look at this. This map is giant. Why is it so big? Like, there's nothing to do. No enemies. Some fucking sunflower plants, like a sunflower fucking farm being built over here. Let's run a little bit. See where the entrance is so that we can go back to the middle, to where our quest is right now. Okay, here we go. Repair prayer ball, 500 gold. Okay, well, I pressed E and it just did it, so I guess I had enough gold, even though it showed me that I don't have enough gold. Yeah, I get some experience, a soul gem, whatever that is.
Well done, Alpha. A promising start for someone who has just been reborn. You've started to find your teeth and get in touch with your fierce nature. You will need it in the times to come if we are to save the island and our kindred. Repair the archive to unlock our ancient knowledge and teach yourself the basics for the immediate challenges ahead.
I really don't have any idea what he just said. But okay, we will click on that, I guess. Visit the archive. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure you're just going to tell me where the archive is, so I don't even need to read any of that. Repair the archive. Once again, I don't have enough money. Contains useful information that an alpha can reference at their leisure that has been gathered over the ages. As you complete knowledge quests, you will discover the ancient lore of your ancestors and decipher the message of the elder gods. The codex is a collection of observations of any important characters or enemies you encounter. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I will never look at that again. This music does not fit the vibe at all. And the music is gone for some reason. So I guess this, like, eventually will be a place where it's like the city hub, kind of, you know, like the city hub where you come to get quests and there's various vendors and stuff like that, because you can see each of the different things have different icons above them. But yeah, currently I only have one dude unlocked. So what can I do with you guys? Like, can I turn you guys in, or can I shoot you? No, I can't shoot you. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I can turn them in, like pick them up and turn them in later on. I don't know. We will see. So this game clearly involves a lot of unnecessary running.
Out of the sea, Alpha, or you'll get eaten. It's infested with sea worms. Jump and glide across to the small island with the sacred Nematon tree. Collect some minerals by destroying them. They will go straight into your vault. After collecting the minerals and taking care of any...
I like how the
head back.
NPC is still looking at me even though I'm standing behind him. That's pretty funny. They didn't account for people standing behind the NPC. Now the NPC just looks like an idiot. Okay, some enemies have spawned. These crystals look funky. This fucking right-click attack has a gigantic area of effect size. I don't know why you would ever use the left-click attack instead of the right-click attack. The left-click attack is just useless. I mean, look at that. It takes like 3 seconds to kill that thing. Where with the right-click, it's just like that and it's dead. And you also kill anything in the nearby vicinity as well. So I really feel like the devs should buff the left click attack by a lot, not just a little, a lot, in order to bring it more in line with the left click attack. I don't see any other crystals. I'm just like collecting crystals for the hell of it. I've already collected enough, but I will just collect everything that I see until I reach my main objective. So you can reload whilst running, which is pretty cool. But you can't shoot or charge up your attack while running. Look at that AoE, it's fucking insane. Wow, the knockback is insane. Like, the knockback is hilarious. Look at that shit. Holy crap. What were they thinking when they made the knockback like... Holy balls. The knockback is hilarious. Look at this. I'm gonna knock back this fool into the water. Look at that shit. And he dies. Now I have to go collect the loot in the fucking water. This knockback is just something out of this planet. No wonder the... holy shit. 2 hits and I'm below half HP. What the hell? No wonder the game's performance is so fucking trash. They spent their entire budget of fucking processing power on the ragdolls in the game. Now I know why the fucking performance is so trash. Look at that shit. He just fucking flies and then does like 10 somersaults. Falls in the water. Like literally you will have to go collect all of your loot in the water. Like there's a dude that died, there's another dude that died that I wasn't even aiming at, that simply flew into the water due to the insane knockback. One thing that I am noticing, however, is that at the bottom left it only shows 3 kills, but I've definitely killed more than 3 now. So I think the kills that fall into the water don't actually count as kills. So that's definitely a glitch. So I shouldn't shoot any more of them into the water, since I'm gonna run out of people to kill at this rate. Look at that shit, it's fucking... They just get yeeted across the map when you shoot them. Don't go into the water, please. I want to try that other rushing attack a little bit. I want to see if that will actually kill them with like one hit or what. 600 damage, that's quite a lot. Did it actually kill the dude? Or did it just hit him into the air so high that I can't see him anymore? 400 damage. 400 damage. Okay, so now it doesn't actually kill them. But it does do quite a lot and it yeets them into the air. Of course it does. I could have told you that it would yeet them into the air before even doing it, because this game is just the ragdoll fucking insane. It's ragdoll happy. Ragdoll central. Okay, so I guess I'm done with this quest. I even yeeted one of them up there and now the loot is up there. And here's some destroyed crystals that I wasn't even aiming at. Some more loot that I wasn't aiming at. What was that just now? Ouch. Now I can yeet you guys into the water since I don't need any more kills. So you literally just do this and yeet into the water. Yeet into the water. The water is like insta-dead. I wonder if you can hit a boss into the water. That would be pretty cool if the ragdolls actually worked on the bosses as well. Would obviously be a little bit exploitative, but in the name of science, I will certainly attempt it. I'm guessing there's nothing that you can do over here. No destructible environments still. And now I run all the way back to the middle of the map for absolutely no reason. I hate games that make you run unnecessarily. And they honestly could have put more fucking entrances on this Colosseum thing over here. Like, this is insane, having to run around the entire thing each time. That's number 10 of the things that I don't like about the game. What do you guys do? Can I sacrifice you somewhere, or what's going on? Okay, collect.
By nature, we are hunter-gatherers. Gathering resources is as important as hunting, so keep an eye out for any loot opportunities. On the home island, items you collect will go straight into your inventory. On other islands, you will need to extract them.
Oh no, they're breaking the fourth wall. I don't like that. I don't like games that break the fourth wall. Okay, let's see. So that's number 11. Things that I don't like. Breaking the fourth wall. Blah blah blah. Upgrade. Blah blah blah. So we can upgrade. The game just minimized for some reason. I don't know why. So I don't see any. Oh, I need to go to the right. Add floor, 4,000 gold. Well, let's do that. It was free, although this one isn't free. Yeah, I need gold. So I can go up and down with the various floors. And then you can upgrade the floors as well to increase your maximum health and magic. Okay. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So that's what you use the gems and stuff for. And then you need a lot of money in order to add another floor. And then upgrade permissions, blah blah blah. Okay, so that just basically makes your character more powerful by spending resources.
With the tower fully reactivated, enemies will not be able to find the island unless we want them to. The bigger and more impressive your Tower of Might, the greater your health and magic power. The higher your health, the more damage you can take, and the longer you can survive. The greater your magic power, the further you can glide, sprint, and charge.
Okay, travel to Lupa Island. Okay, so this is the initial tutorial. Literally, that's what the island is called, and then this is Lupa Island, Feral Island, Amorak Island, Sunken Island, blah blah blah. But all of these are locked right now. Let's see how many there are. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 islands. 12 islands. Okay, let's go to Lupa Island. Oh, I just saw there. Rescue the blah 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 by extracting them through the portals or something like that. I don't know, the text came up very quickly, but okay, so I have to probably pick up those guys and then put them in a portal of some kind in order to extract them. Okay, so I can't spawn anywhere there. I guess we will spawn here. This looks like the place that we were taking a swim at earlier. Okay, what's this? No items or anything there really. Oh, what's this? Can I actually use these things or what? It says vault, but like I don't know. Can I use it or what? I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing anything right now. So I assume I can't use it right now. And I don't want to travel. So I can even pick up the boars, but I don't know. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Collect primal keys to unlock. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Let's see if I can run through them. Okay, well I can run through them. Come on, run at speed. This thing's AoE damage is insane. And that's it. Oh, I found a primal key. And I got poison stone. And crystal optics. How do I equip the poison stone? Do I just click on it or what? Loadouts. Okay, so I click on my thing and then I click on the thing that I want to equip, basically. So that's a lot better in both regards. Yeah, I will take that, and on this one I will take that one. Basic Meteor Storm Amulet. Creates a protective shield that burns any enemies that touch it. Creates a healing aura. The health regen will be pretty cool, I think. 15 seconds. Charge capacity. Let's go for the healing aura. I think that will be nice since it's a constant healing. Firestone blast. So this is my left click attack and my right click attack, I'm assuming. Well, my left click attack is currently very shitty, so I definitely want to get rid of that. Basic healing stone. Don't know if I would want to use that. Basic fire shield stone. Creates a shield that can absorb and reflect fire magic damage. Well, that's useless. Basic healing stone. Okay, well, let's use that. It would be nice if we can heal ourselves a little bit. This fire blast stone is insane. So, let's see. Damage 20. Okay. And those are trash. So yeah, we will keep that one and then just use the healing stone basically. So I guess that's all, even though what is this? Poison stone. Why can't I equip it right now or do anything like that? I want to equip it. And what's this? Food. Heals 5%, heals 10%, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. Quests, progression. All busy with that. It seems the game also has a kind of a season pass kind of a thing, which I don't like. I'm not a fan of season passes. It has an achievement system, that's fine. And it has a friend social system. Okay, let's see how this thing is. Obviously, I will be able to heal myself. Otherwise, this game will be getting another minus to its name. Wow, that thing has a lot of health. Usually this attack does a lot more damage than that. Oh, here's some nice big stuff to mine. And a new ore to get as well. Let's have a look at the melee attack damage. Oh, it's a lot, not a huge amount. These fucking ragdolls are just insane. My game hitched there for a second. I almost thought that it might have been a crash, but fortunately it wasn't a crash, it was just a little hitch. Get away from me, you bastards. This spell is really cool, since as soon as these melee guys get close to me, I just fucking yeet them away from me, and there's basically no chance that you take any damage from anyone. Or from any melee enemies, at least. As long as you have this spell equipped. see. Heal myself. Doesn't seem like I can heal myself. I will test when my health goes down again a little bit. Found another primal key. Oh, there's a lot of enemies around here. I need to go over there, but there's enemies over there. But okay, I guess we will have to go to the place where they tell us to go. Bastard. He fucking caught me unawares. Can I heal these guys to death? Oh, holy shit. They do an insane amount of damage. Like 2 hits and I'm already below half HP. I leveled up. It's really irritating, like attacking enemies and then them flying away from you and then you having to chase them. I mean, that's really not normal for a game. You're not supposed to yeet enemies and then chase after them just so that you can kill them and get the loot that they drop. I don't like the fact that when I'm shooting, very often my projectile hits the ground. It's because the projectile's collision is obviously a little bit too big. So you're literally hitting the ground with your projectile even though you weren't even close to aiming at the ground. Ouch. Let's see if I can heal you, I think it was. Okay, so yes. You heals me for a nice amount of damage. Can we cancel it? Nope, we can't cancel Q. Okay, that tower actually is attacking me. And the tower has a shitload of health, wow. This tower better give me some fucking huge amounts of experience because it has insane amount of health. I wonder, can I like melee attack it or something like that? Let's have a look. Oh yes, I can actually. Holy shit, okay, well, we shouldn't do that because it does an AoE ground attack, which absolutely destroys you. So yeah, engaging the tower in melee, not the smartest thing to do. And it seems my left click doesn't heal me at all. So that is, I think, Bad point number 12 already? 12 or 13? Let's make it 13. Let's be generous with the game. Bad point number 13 then. So we will definitely have to go and remove this left click, since it does literally nothing. Let's see. I should be able to quickly remove it. Let's try the shield one, I guess. I don't know how good that would be. I don't know if it actually blocks all damage or only fire damage. Let's have a look. Let's have this guy hit me a little bit. Why are you running away? Why are you running? Why are you running? That another tower? Oh, my thing exploded before it actually reached the tower. Might actually be faster doing it like this, maybe. I'm not really certain. You have to attack 5 times with that in order to get to 300 damage, but I'm pretty sure the 300 damage attack actually also leaves like a burning area of effect zone. So I think it's probably always better to use the charging attack than the single attack, due to that burning AoE, obviously. So let's see, did the tower drop any good loot? Because holy shit, I spent a couple of minutes attacking this tower, so hopefully it dropped something. Toughened bolts, is that what you actually dropped? I don't know. Perhaps, perhaps not. But it is dead now. I'm not even certain if you get experience in this game, like from just attacking normal enemies, because I hardly can see my experience bar moving when I'm killing enemies. I'm not sure. Oh, what the hell is that? Yeah, you see, it applies a burning effect. Can I jump in here or what? Nope. Whereas the normal thing... Ah, the normal thing also applies a burning effect, I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay, well, enough screwing around. Let's go and check out the objective. What's all of this? Don't think I can do anything here right now. Probably for a later quest or something like that. So I haven't tested out this fire shield yet. I should try it a little bit, just to see what it actually does. It says that it blocks damage and reflects projectiles, I believe. Fire projectiles, I think it said. Let's see what it does. Oh, okay, well, that's okay, but I mean, how useful is that really? It does a fair amount of damage, actually. I wonder if I can use that to actually kill, like, a boss or something like that. I think it does 88 damage. It showed there. 88 damage might actually be enough if it is like if the tick rate is quite high. Use one of 2 primal keys, yeah, sure. Mana battery and blah blah blah. Backpack 100% full. Okay, so what can I do about that? Select godly keys to unlock, okay. Well, I don't have any of those right now. Another godly key. I don't have that. I don't even know I have a backpack. Like now my inventory is full. How do I... Increasing your level tier will unlock this slot. Well, that sucks. Now I don't have any more space. What do I do with all of this shit? Like, I know the gems you can use for upgrading, obviously, but like sun-forged metal, toughened bolts. What's all of this other shit? How do I put stuff into my thing? Now I'm gonna go over there and have to like how did they say? Do I glide? Oh, shift. Okay, I understand. Now I'm gonna have to like probably leave a bunch of stuff on the floor, which I don't like doing.
Spawn point activated.
Okay, a door that I can't do anything with. Holy shit, look at that thing going. Okay, so where's my quest objective? I don't see anything. Can I literally just kill 10 enemies anywhere on the map where I want to? Okay, let's see if I can fast travel. That's me right now. I want to go over there and not giving me any fast travel options at all. I can't even put a marker on the map, which is another minus point for the game. So that's minus 14. So I think, where was the beginning? Was it over there? They don't even show like a marker, like a directional marker for where you are looking. So you don't know, are you looking over there? Are you looking over there? Are you looking over there? There's no way for you to tell where you are looking. So that's another minus point, minus 15 already. Was the original place over there? I think it might have been over there, now that I look at the map again. So let's go and glide over there then. And gliding takes stamina, which is not cool, and also you take fall damage, which is not cool. Oh, this shield thing actually does a considerable amount of damage, 90 damage per hit, which is actually good. Like, you will be able to kill someone quicker with this thing than what you will be able to do with my right click attack actually, which is pretty insane since the right click attack is like really powerful. Obviously it's better for single attacks, and the right click will be better for multiple attacks. Let's get you off your high horse over there. Please come down, I'm asking very nicely. Yeet you to the side. It actually does quite a lot of damage, but still I'm not happy with my left click. I definitely want to like get a different left click. So the healing does literally nothing. Basic Hellfire Stone does basically literally nothing. And that's it. Basic Hellfire Stone. I have 3 basic Hellfire Stones. And then the Firestone. So yeah, the Firestone is currently the most useful thing in my arsenal, unfortunately. Okay, well, when there's 2 of them close by like this, the right click will definitely be more efficient to kill them. Where's the other guy now? Did I yeet him off somewhere? Okay, let's see. So I need to go to the right by a huge amount. I obviously now just want to kill 5 lost, and then go stash some items because my inventory is full. Okay, my fireball there didn't do anything for some reason. But we need to remember it's early access. There are going to be bugs, I guess. Even though your weapon attacks not doing anything is a pretty big bug. That's definitely a bug they need to sort out very quickly. Okay, let's see if I can stash my stuff. What do I just drag my stuff over? Do I right click it, left click it? How do I go about? So this is my inventory, isn't it? All of this stuff, my Hellfire Stone and stuff like that. Materials. I'm clicking on it, I'm right clicking on it, I'm pressing space, nothing is happening. So left click, right click, space, enter, nothing is happening. So we can't do anything there. This is loadouts, which really doesn't change much. And this is extracted. The Vault Master can open relic wellies to reveal the treasures within. Okay, so, but this is my vault. It shows a vault 26 spaces out of 10,000 spaces. So how do I transfer stuff to the vault? Like when I go into my inventory, there's no option here, it just says stash full. Let's go to the archive and see if there isn't a vault entry here. Sense mode. What the hell is sense mode? Activate sense mode. In sense mode, you can sense things such as enemies, buried treasure, prey, and minerals that will appear as glowing colored auras around them. Okay, sense mode. Is that the middle mouse button that you're showing me there? I can only assume that it is the middle mouse button. So, okay. We will try that middle mouse button. You guys didn't tell me about that at all, and sense mode, it seems like it would be a pretty important thing. So that's another minus for you guys there, minus 15 now. Let's see, vault, buried treasure, what the hell is that? When using sense mode, an alpha can detect hidden treasures underground, blah blah blah. So that's a really good reason to use sense mode, which they didn't tell me about. So it's pretty clear that sense mode is important, and they didn't tell me about it. Vault, there we go. By accessing the vault, the alpha can blah blah blah. The loadout menu allows the creation and management of loadouts. The inventory menu contains all your collected loot. Here you can accept them and claim any valuable minerals or loot. Okay. Alpha has collected with similar materials stacking to save space. But how do I add stuff to the vault? You're not telling me the most important part of the vault. How do I add stuff to the vault? There's also no stash thing here, like no stash entry. I would imagine that stash management would be a pretty important entry in the codex. Because I mean my inventory is full. How do I... Loot needs to be extracted before you can use it. Extracted, okay. So how do I extract it? Trade ingredients and a bit of gold for powerful and tasty food. No thank you. Don't think I would want to do any of that, to be honest. Okay, that allows me to travel. I don't see any other people around here, and I don't see any extraction. Do I need to press exit? Nope. I don't see anything here about extraction. Stash doesn't do anything. Let's check the codex for extraction. Extractions. Loot needs to be extracted from lost and good islands before it can be used by you, so that it can be tuned to your magic. Well, that's a pretty good explanation or excuse of wasting a player's time, that you have to extract stuff before you can use the stuff that you picked up. It's really just a time wasting mechanic. On each island there are extraction portals. Interact with its center to activate and wait for the magic portal to open. Drop large items into the middle that will then float up to the portal, and interact with the central beam to deposit items you are carrying in your stash inventory. It's not over yet though. You will need to protect the portal until it closes, as enemies can destroy it and stop the extraction. Okay, it would have been really nice if you guys told me all of that before. So, since extraction portals are pretty important stuff in the game, I'm assuming that is an extraction portal. They're not telling me that that is an extraction portal. I'm just assuming that that's an extraction portal. So they don't show you any tooltips or information or nothing like that on the map. So that is number 16 and 17 of the bad points in the game. Firstly, that they didn't tell me that you can extract or must extract stuff, and secondly, they don't show any tooltips of any kind on the map. I'm assuming this is a portal. Is this another tower? Oh, for fuck's sake, it is another tower. If I'm gonna take this guy on with my melee, let's try that. Well, it does some damage, but it also hits me for a shitload of damage, so taking on these portals. Holy balls! How did they do that much damage to me? Taking these guys on with melee is not an option, obviously. What is attacking me? How is that portal alive again? I already killed that portal. What bullshit is that? I already killed this portal. For fuck's sake. I have to be able to line of sight the fucking thing somehow. There we go. Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. I think that we managed to line of sight it now. Even though I'm not seeing any damage numbers popping up. There we go. Fuck, this thing takes a long time to kill. They honestly gave these towers way too much health. And I can't use my big attacks on it because the big attacks, the projectiles are like too big, you know? Let's change to that other shitty ability, simply in order to do more damage. I have to keep left attack or held in and then shoot like that. That way I do the maximum amount of damage. Okay, that one is done. Yeah, they really gave these fucking things way too much health. And their melee attacks, when you get close up to them, does insane amounts of damage. That thing, like, put me down to half life with a single attack, which is pretty insane.
Amulet charged.
Okay, so both of those irritating fucking portals are dead now. Oh, and the fact that the fucking portal... Oh, storage is full, of course it is. The fact that the tower respawned is another minus, so that's minus 19, I believe. Okay, let's just open this fucking portal. Because I'm getting a little bit irritated right now. So they said a bunch of enemies will be coming.
Extraction portal activated.
Okay, extract stash. Okay, I did press E, so I guess the extraction is complete or in progress or something like that. I don't know. Oh, I can see it charging. Okay, so it's actually charging there. Okay. Let's pick up some loot.
Extraction successful.
Okay. Extraction successful, apparently. Well, that's just another shitty mechanic in the game, to be honest. I don't like this extraction mechanic at all. Like I said, it's just completely unnecessary. Having you extract stuff, you know. Having you extract stuff that you looted, not being able to use it immediately. And then, on top of having to run over here to extract the loot that you picked up, you probably will have to also then obviously go back to your vault as well. So on top of looting something, not being able to use it, having to run to an extraction portal, activating the portal, defending the portal, uploading your loot, you then have to run back to a vault in order to just equip the stuff that you looted. So that's like 5 or 6 unnecessary steps simply in order to use something which normally, in a normal game that doesn't use the shitty mechanic, they would just allow you to pick up and use, you know? So, yeah, that's a big negative point in my opinion. And that is big number 20. The big 2-0 for negative points so far. Okay, so now my next objective is over there. Return home. Oh yeah, and there's no fast travel, obviously. So you just have to run everywhere, which is obviously not good. A game that has a lot of unnecessary running will mean that the game is much slower than what it would be without the running, obviously, if you had some fast travel. And that means that your game has to be very exciting during the parts where you aren't running, in order to make up for the boredom that you experienced whilst running. And I can tell you, this game is not exciting when not running, and it is very boring when running. So that boredom stacked with the boredom of the normal gameplay is just, it's not good. It's not looking good for this game. Items in your stash will be lost without extracting first. So that's another bad point. Imagine that I just came back from the portal, as I did literally just now, and I encountered a boss, or I encountered a pack of enemies, or I encountered a chest. Like, I mean, there's a chest literally right there. So if I looted the chest, or I killed the boss, or I killed the enemies, and I looted stuff, then I would have to run back to the portal, go through that entire extraction process again in order to extract my items, and then run back to the fast travel point again, to this fast travel point over here. So that's bad point number 21, and I can already tell you that there probably is only one fast travel point, such as this one, on the entire fucking island, because I don't see any other places like this one on the entire island. So literally, if you're on this point of the fucking island, you will have to run all the way around, because there's no fast traveling. Like, I'm clicking on the map and there's no fast traveling, so literally we'll have to run all the way around back to this place just to get off of this fucking map. I mean, that's an insane amount of unnecessary bullshit. Unnecessary with the looting of items, and it's unnecessary with the having to run around unnecessarily. It's just terrible, to be honest.
Well done, Alpha. Your first successful hunt and extraction of loot. When looting lost islands controlled by the Elder Gods, the angrier they get, the more difficult to survive.
Visit the vault so that we can finally get the items that we picked up like 30 minutes ago. And my game minimized again for some fucking reason. Okay, so this is now the items that we looted. Let's see, I think I looted that one. How do I take it? Left click, right click. Left click, right click is not doing anything. Can I just equip it straight from here? No, it doesn't seem like it. I had all of these already, I think. Where's the poison stone? Oh, okay, there's the poison stone. Okay. So I now have the lightning stone. Shoots balls of lightning and can be charged to increase amount. So that one does 13. And the reload time is longer, the capacity is less, the crit damage is more. But literally just the crit damage is more. All of the other statistics are less. And then this one shoots balls of poison or charge for a constant poison beam. That seems pretty cool. Let's try out these two new ones. I don't like this healing thing because it really doesn't give me much healing at fucking all. So Let's try this one. Creates a void black hole that will suck in enemies and cause void damage over time with added gold. And it has a 20-second duration. Okay, I guess we can do that one. Let's do that. Do I have any new gloves? No, it doesn't seem like it. Still the same gloves. So that's all the new items that we have right now. Okay, they want me to run over there. So these guys pick up kindred. They said something about kindred that you have to extract through a portal, but I don't think you can extract them here. It's probably only on the maps that you will be able to extract them. Damage to the training stone.
This is the training stone. Here you can try out your different gear by shooting it.
Okay, so if you right click and hold, then it does 30 damage. Not per second, but a little bit more damage than 30 damage per second probably. It's not super powerful. And then with left click you have to click, 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 click. That does a huge amount of damage. Like, look at that, it does like 3 hits, I believe. Let's look, three, yes. It does 3 hits that each does 50. And that crits for like 150. So the left click is insanely powerful at close range. Obviously at long range it's not going to be so reliable to attack. And then if you click and hold, then it shoots a bunch of different stuff. It looks like maybe 7 or 8 projectiles, and it's actually homing projectiles, it seems like. And it shoots like, yeah, like 7 or 8 projectiles, so it seems pretty good. 90 damage per shot. That's quite a lot actually. 90 damage per shot is quite a lot. Even though it doesn't do a status effect or anything like that, unfortunately. For some reason, if you shoot it exactly there, then it actually critical hits. Shoot it here, then it doesn't critical. Okay, but that's pretty interesting. Both of these seem pretty good. But the right click holding thing, like 30 damage per second, is not a lot. It would be much better to just right click that like that, and it does way more than 30 damage per second. Okay, open main menu. And then gear up. What does that mean? Like, what do you want me to do? Damage the training stone. I already did that. I already did that. Do 2000 damage to training stone. I already fucking did that. I already fucking did that. Why did you tell me to do that again? Doesn't make any sense.
As you become more powerful, designing your own loadouts will become more important. Upgrade your loadouts as you go, define your own combat styles, and switch tactically.
By breaking the fourth wall again, I don't like that. Okay, visit the farm, visit the guard tower. Okay, well, I think I have had enough of this game for now. I'm, to be honest, ready to give my opinion on the game. No matter how fucking good the rest of this game is, I've already seen enough to the point where I'm definitely not going to recommend this game. I mean, the game runs like trash. I mean, 30 FPS in most of the scenes. 40 FPS right now because I'm not running around and I'm in an area that's not very populated, and there we go down to 20 FPS, 30 FPS. Yeah, when you move around it really goes down to below 30 FPS, which is insane. The game looks like crap, the game runs like crap, the game plays like a game from 2010. The loot extraction system is terrible. It's a horrible waste of time. Honestly, just the fucking loot extraction system will make me not want to play this game. And that's not even if you consider all of the other bullshit. So that's already a huge problem. The fact that your inventory is limited to only 17 is another problem. That's problem number 22 already in just this small amount of time of playing. How long have I been playing now? Let's have a look quickly. An hour and 45 minutes. I mean, in an hour and 45 minutes, I've already found 22 problems with the game. That's not good at all. That's like one every 5 minutes. So yeah, honestly guys, the game costs $20, which for this type of game, it's not too bad, I guess, but the fact that they have a $10 additional pay-to-win DLC, that is inexcusable on any game, never mind a shitty game like this. That's already inexcusable. So the fact that they put pay-to-win DLC in a shitty game just proves how delusional these devs are. They actually think their game is good enough to the point where you would be able to excuse pay-to-win DLC. You might be able to excuse pay-to-win DLC in a very good game. Like, I don't know, Far Cry 5 or Assassin's Creed or something like that, but not in a game as shitty as this. Yeah, the game runs like crap, plays like crap. The ragdolls are insane. You literally have to chase after enemies in order to get your loot. Half of combat simply involves running after enemies, collecting loot because you yeeted them across the map. Towers are way too beefy and do way too much damage. The normal enemies do way too much damage. Your character can die in 3 hits from a normal enemy. 3 hits, then you're dead. You have no healing abilities except the passive regen, which you get from not being attacked. And then where's that stone? This healing stone, this one. So you literally have to have this one equipped, then you will be able to heal yourself every now and then. If you don't, then you're just gonna die. You literally will die. You will probably have to run out of combat in order to just regen your health, or you will have to eat food. But if you run out of food, then you're gonna die. And you're gonna have to spend a lot of time standing in the middle of nowhere just waiting for your health to regen. So that's not good at all. That breaks down the pacing of the game and the enjoyment of the game severely. There's a lot of unnecessary running around. There's no fast travel. There's no map pointers, so you can't see what anything on the map is. You can't put any map pointers or map waypoints at all. You can't see in what direction you are looking on the map. Honestly, I could go on, but it's just terrible. The game is not worth $20. It's not worth $10. It's simply not worth your time, to be honest. I know the game is early access, but they would have to severely, majorly overhaul their game in order for it to get a recommended from me. And that's simply not going to happen. Not even after 2 or 3 years of early access time, they're not going to be able to achieve that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I think about the game. That is my early access impressions review of the game. It's not worth your time. It's not worth $20. It's not worth the $10 pay to win DLC. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.